Sure. So I'm Sam. I'm head of sales and marketing at City Skills, but essentially a jack of all trades. We're in the grand scheme of things, relatively sort of young provider, if you like. So been on RoadTap for nearly 4 years, and Traineeships is something that's relatively new to us as a company, but not us as members of staff. So yeah, on board to grow everything in a as efficient manner as possible that gives us the best outcomes for our learners.
Okay, brilliant. So what did you need support with initially? So obviously, I don't know if I reached out to you or you reached out, so I can't really remember, to be honest. But we had a conversation. What did you guys need support with initially?
Yeah, it was just really good timing. I think you guys dropped us an email. We tried. So we've been delivering apprenticeships that's how we develop. We're an apprenticeship provider working across different sectors. And then when we had our Ofsted visit, they said it'd be good if you had something like entry level to lead into your other programs. So then we investigated traineeships more, and they are a tricky market to find. One of the one of the issues that we had was manpower. So we're still quite small. We are growing, but to be able to set these things up digitally, create the content, get engaging content, then being able to essentially have the manpower to check where they are, what they're doing, at what point they are, and engage with them at the right times. We just did not have the manpower to effectively do it on our own. So we had to look at somebody that we thought we could almost bring under the City Skills arm and had the same sort of mindset as us, that would support us to help us grow whilst managing these communications and bringing people in at the right time, giving them the right communication.
Okay, brilliant. So obviously we've been working together for some time now, and we've been helping you basically that increasing the traineeships and managing the traineeship relationship with the learners and obviously getting them enrolled at the end of the day. How have you found it working with us? Like what the experience of working with us? How we market online, bring the learners through, qualify them, we enroll them and stuff like that. How have you found the experience working with us?
Yeah, really, we've built up a lot of trust over the period of time that we've been working together. Sorry, shut the door. And I think it's so important with these things is that, you've helped us to source the learners, and you're happy to bow and flex as much as we need you to do, because obviously we're really tightly regulated, as you would expect in the world of funding. And we needed to make sure we had somebody that was working with us that would do exactly what we needed, and also to hand over as efficiently as possible, when it comes to getting the orientation sessions done, introducing and meeting whoever's responsible for doing the traineeship orientations and a tutor. We had to make sure that workflow was really watertight and that we had full trust throughout the whole process to make it work, really.
Yeah. Brilliant. And you mentioned about like the tight restrictions, obviously, because you guys are a prime, isn't it? Which is
yes, absolutely
making things super smooth.
Yeah, I mean, we could have carried on the way we was with, doing advertisement via Facebook, but the quality of the lead, if you like, as in there were so many that were not eligible because they really wanted to do the scheme, but they might have been to university, so they think traineeships are brilliant because they want to gain work experience, but they can't because they've got over level 4. To manage that volume of inquiries, but then have to cut half of them, we just don't have the manpower to do it. So we needed somebody that we can rely on to do that, essentially do the front end stuff, create intrigue, bring them in, and then we do the orientation sessions, give them full visibility of what's going on, what to expect, so on and so forth.
Okay, brilliant. So last question before I let you go. Would you recommend the Grow Social Services to recruit for traineeships or anything in that manner? Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, not just traineeships, like the flow in which you make it work. Like for us, and I'm pretty sure it will, the relationship continues to go the way it is. We would like to adopt the process in other things like commercial training courses and, apprenticeship training courses, and not just reach out to, business to learner, but, business to business. And creating like nice even workflows that mush the two companies together, but seem, we all work under the same umbrella, if you like.
Yeah, of course. And we appreciate that. We look forward to the future as well.